What's good, everybody? This is MsTechNotFancy back with a new video. This is recording number. I don't know what I had to record this a few times because one, I don't know the software I'm using. I uploaded my video to the software and it just it was up there and I was like editing and it just disappeared. And I'm like, wow. So now I have to start all over. But who cares about that? I'm here and I'm going to keep trying this because I'm trying to push out content to y'all, okay? I'm trying to push out videos for you guys to watch and we can have this engagement. So, let's get into it. So, this week has been interesting. I've seen some things that caught my eye, and one of them was Amazon CEO stepped down. So they're gonna have a new CEO, and he will be, I guess, an advisor for the next CEO. I've seen people talking about it, but it seemed like it wasn't a big deal. Looking at their stock price, it had a regular dip, but nothing dramatic. I think the company will be fine. Like, come on, they own Twitch, Whole Foods, they have a bookstore, they have a grocery store that I know is expensive. And will I shop there? No, no. That's doing too much. Okay, I really don't buy stuff from Amazon like that. I could probably count on one hand how often I buy stuff off of Amazon. I don't really buy Amazon stuff. I don't buy anything from Amazon too often, so that's why I don't even have a Prime account. I don't shop on Amazon that much. I usually shop on other websites. But my cat, my cat, she's acting weird, y'all. So if y'all hear if you hear a meow or running back and forth, it's my cat Bella. And I think her ass didn't lay down and she's like chasing her shadow. Okay, now let me get back into the video. It's too early for this shit. Anyway, so back to Amazon. Yeah, I think the company's gonna run fine. And honestly, even that day, this CEO announces stepping down. He announced that he's stepping down for CEO 2 days ago, and people talked about it not even 12 hours. It was talked about for like a few hours, and that was that. Like, I'm like, okay, I guess they're gonna be all right. So I just want to mention my little 2 cents on the situation. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think anybody really. I think some people thought it was a big deal, but it's not. Sipping on my coffee. So okay, next subject. So EA, they announced that Battlefield 6 will come out this year. We're expecting, they said we should expect a gameplay trailer by spring. We don't know what time in spring, because spring, y'all know spring ranges from March to to June. You know what I mean? So we got to see when that will come out, but they also said that it will come out this year during the holidays. So let's hold them to that, because I think they will, because they haven't talked about a Battlefield game in a minute. You know what I mean? When the Battlefield, let's leave real quick. When did Battlefield 5 came out? I want to say 2017. Battlefield. Let me see real quick. I'm doing this right here live, recording live 5. Let's see when this came out. It came out. Okay, it came out 2018. Okay, so all right, so it's going on 3 years since the last Battlefield 5. So I think, you know what? Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm expecting that this game comes out on time. Like, I'm tired of companies saying, oh, show us gameplay, and then this game coming out this year or this month, and they keep pushing it back. We see what happened with Cyberpunk. Like, was gonna get the game, but see how shitty it was, and then seeing the CEO trying to apologize. I'm like, no, bro. Like, it was unacceptable. It was embarrassment. You know what I mean? Your guys' shares, the prices went down. You know what I mean? Due to it is very poor. I think it was poor management, poor everything. Making excuses. I'm a woman of no excuse, so it was unacceptable. So I'm hoping that Battlefield 6 is really good. I'm hoping that EA brings it, please. Like, I know a lot of people are working from home, so I know that has to be a challenge, because just keep it a buck, those developers' machines are not as powerful as their workstation at the workplace. This is, you know what I mean? Because kind of like, unless EA, like, okay, ship them, a computer to work on, but they have to have some powerful machines to design and code in the game. So hopefully that the game comes out pretty good. We know that it will have the well. I know I think the CFO tweeted that Battlefield will have a map designed for 128 plus players. So I'm assuming that's going to be battle royale mode, like how Warzone is. I feel like that's what's going to be, because you guys are not going to have, I don't know, freaking half of those players to total up to that, to total up to 128. So that you already know that's battle royale. When I played, I'm not really a battle royale fan, but only time I play battle royale if I'm playing with friends only. I don't really play by myself or play with randoms on there. Sorry, I just don't. But they will have. I saw that they will have 32 versus 32 standard, which it needs to stay like that, because that's what people play Battlefield for. You know what I mean? Because I like Battlefield. You know what I mean? The big domination. You know what I mean? It's really fun. I'm just hoping that they get rid of that trash ass like attachment system with their guns. It was just so that was the reason why I stopped playing Battlefield 5, because of that. It was just like, man, like I just felt that I was missing out on attachments due to the path I would choose. It was just really bad. I just hope that they stick with Battlefield 4's system as far as like leveling up your gun, because it was just like because sometimes I make mistakes when I'm leveling up my gun, you know what I mean? And like when I leveling it up, as far as like choosing like what path I want my gun to be, and it's just like, damn, like I feel like somebody else will have the upper advantage of me. You know what I mean? So I had to, I don't know who thought that was a good idea. It was not a good idea. It was horrible. Please don't do that. Please. So yeah, you guys think I'm gonna sweat for COD? No, I'm gonna sweat really for Battlefield. And Battlefield Hardline to me was fun. People talked about it, but it was a fun game. It really was. I like the cops and robbers theme. It was really cool. That I had fun with that. And then Battlefield 4. I think that's the only two Battlefields I put the most time in during last gen, was those two. Battlefield 5 I wasn't a fan of. I played a little bit of Battlefield 1. It was okay, but it wasn't like Battlefield 4. I'm more for the modern warfare type of thing. But also too, Battlefield 6 will be modern. I'm assuming that they'll make it like a World War III, excuse me. It will be like a World War III theme. As long as it's modern, that's all we care about. As long as it's modern, as long as we got, guns that's not hella old, like 100 years old. You know what I mean? Like, well, actually, no, it's not 100 years old, but you know what I'm saying. Compared to like Call of Duty Cold War, like those guns are different from, because even guns from the 80s into now is not like a huge difference from like World War II into now, so that's why I think Cold War is doing okay. I still go back to Modern Warfare sometimes, but yeah. Next topic. That was just my thoughts. I will put the link in the description in the, of the article I was reading from. So, anyway, okay. So next topic. The homie Rome. Shout out to Rome. I'll put his link in the description so you guys can follow Rome. He's a cool guy. You gotta show him some love. He plays PlayStation, but he's a cool guy. You know what I mean? He has, he thinks with common sense. All right. So Rome, he sent me a message saying like, you see this watch, it was from Apple. So I just looked at the watch. I didn't look at, the website. I'm like, okay, the color seemed cool, whatever. But he's like, nah, I don't like it. And I looked at it, and it was Apple, they're selling a Black Unity Apple Watch Series 6 edition to celebrate Black History Month. I'm not really a fan of symbolism, and this screams symbolism. Okay, they use the Pan-African flag, the green, black and red colors. So the face watch, well, the face watch, is, well, the watch itself is just all black, like the standard black. You have to download the Pan African theme on your phone for it to like be on the watch. And they have the sports bands too, that's green, black, and red. And I think you're able to, like, I think where the little, when you put your watch together, well, not watch together, but when you, that little, I guess like a button, it's not a button, I don't know what to call it, but I think behind the watch you could put like a laser message on there. It's like, why would I laser something that I can't see? Like, once I put the watch on, you can't see it. I guess people try all details, but for me, I'm not a fan of symbolism like that. I know a lot of people in the community are, and symbolism doesn't do anything for me. I'm more for, you're not gonna help me, help me grow like financially or try and make me a better person. I don't really give a shit about. In this watch, I just feel like this is a cash grab. And to me, it don't make dollars, don't make sense. But for Apple, it makes dollars, so it makes sense. You see what I'm saying? So, and I guess Apple trying to support, like, certain organizations, that they dedicated to advancing racial equalities and justice. But what the hell that has to do with this watch? I'm babbled. I'm really babbled. So, I mean, I want to know how many people gonna buy this stuff. I don't know, people. I bet some people gonna big it up. For me, I don't like symbolism because it doesn't do anything. I've been on this earth long enough to see that. Like, what does it do? Boost my feelings. It doesn't help you financially. It doesn't help you grow as a like, what does that do for you? Just to big you up? And I just feel like, too, a lot of us in the community want to be accepted. Like, you need to accept yourself first. How are you gonna ask for acceptance if you don't accept yourself first? For me, when people if they see me, don't like me or whatever, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, I get crap too because I'm a beige person in the community. So people talk about, oh, you could pass, but I said, well, I went to one of those sundown towns. I might make a story time on that in the future. That passing shit don't work. But anyway, I just find it funny. Like, it's just, I'm just thinking to myself, well, when are we going to see this? Well, when we're going to see that they're cashing out on us? You know what I'm saying? There's other things I will probably say, but I won't say in this video. But I'm not a fan of this. If some of y'all want to buy it. But for me, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying the bands. I think also too, in their fitness, they have, if you complete complete your move circle 7 days in a row in February, you get like a unity badge. I was just trying, close the 7 days. I never did it before. I did it 4 days in a row, but not 7 days. I was gonna do that for myself. I'm thinking, oh, maybe I think they had that, but I think they changed. I mean, I don't know if they changed that award or token or whatever the hell it's supposed to be. But moving along, I'm gonna go to the next topic. But yeah, I'm gonna put the link in the description. I believe that the link will only be, it will show you this watch during this month. I think when it hits like March 1st, I think the watch will be, I guess the advertisement of the watch won't be there anymore. So this video is timed. Well, at least the link is timed. So next topic. So I saw on Twitter last night about, I think some streamers are talking about their experiences with the diversity program. I think that's from one of Twitch's programs. I put the link description. It was the Zombie Kills. I know she has a big following on Twitch. You guys should show her some love. But she just explained like her experiences. And when I first saw that advertisement of the diversity program, I knew something. Well, I think her experience, I feel like it was expected because, I just feel like Twitch, like I said, is a cash grab for them. For the other, they're going to use you to cash out, and that's what they did. They promised these streamers money, X amount of money, and they never received it. They're telling them to do all these other things that was stressful, some points, in her statement, I feel like it was just like irrelevant to mention, but I guess she was just trying to paint the picture. But for me, I keep telling people like they can like that's the last topic I talk about with the watch, which these companies they cash out on us. They cash out on us. So I will link her statement, and I'll link her Twitter too, so you guys can follow her because this is like she has a, like I said, she has a big following. I saw one of her streams before. She seems, her streams are really friendly and stuff like that. But for me, back into like the what these streamers experiences with the diversity program. For me, diversity is not just because what you look like, is also based on the way you think as well. Everybody could look different, but they think the same. To me, that's not diversity. You see what I'm saying? Like not every black person think the same. And one that makes me upset when some other ethnic groups think we think the same, and that's totally not true. We all think differently, and it'd be nice if we just just sit down and talk. Like, I mean, to me, I don't look at when I meet people, I don't assume just a different ethnic group or whatever. I assume like you all think the same. I have to base on your character and see from the conversation. I could tell what type of person you are. Within like a 10-minute conversation, I could just tell. But yeah, I think this is really unfortunate. Had them do all this work and they didn't really get anything for it. Like I said, like they were just cashing out on us. I'm like, oh, it's Black History Month. Let's get all these streamers, these popular streamers. I know people use PCO for people of color. As a beige black woman, yeah, I'm gonna put beige because I'm beige, y'all. But I don't use the term people of color because I'm not trying to put everybody in that umbrella, because I see other ethnic groups doing better than my community economically. So I don't use that PCO. I don't use it. Some people might be upset. I'm sorry. I mean, this is why I think, look, man, this is the way I think, okay? I believe in working hard, and if you don't like, to me, I'm the type of person, if you don't like, and to me, I'm the type of person, why would I go somewhere and people don't like me? Like, it's like working at a company, and they're like, oh, they don't like me because this and this. I'm like, but you're trying to force them to like you. I'm not, no. Hell no. If somebody don't like me, oh, like I have curly hair, right? And my hair could get big. They say, oh, well, you got to do something with your hair if you can't work here. Like, I'm going to leave. To me, either I'm gonna leave or flatten or straighten my hair, okay? Because I'm the type of person, I accept the world what it is. So I accept people based on their mindset. I don't believe people could like change, like, you know what I mean? I don't believe in those changing their minds and stuff like that. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on the events of this week. I'm trying to think what I named this video. I put like, I'm just gonna put some of the topic names and more, whatever. But thank you guys. I know this is my first long video. It just, I put like I said, 4 topics in one video. I just wanted to explain my thoughts on these subjects and tell me your guys' thoughts about it. What you guys think about the CEO of Amazon stepping down? Tell me your thoughts about Battlefield 6. Tell me your thoughts on the Apple Watch, the Pan-African version of the Apple Watch during Black History Month, and tell me your thoughts. When we first read the statement that I'll put in the link about the streamer describing her experiences during the diversity program. Just tell me your thoughts. Let's have this conversation and be polite, y'all. You could politely disagree with somebody, okay? Anyway, much love. You guys have a beautiful weekend. Peace.